Ramble.
Thank you so much to Honey, Hellofresh, Queerified, and BetterHelp for sponsoring today's episode.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of You Can Sit With Us. I'm one of your hosts, Becky, and I'm joined by Maggie.
Hello.
And Ariel.
Hello, everybody.
We've also got our little podcast, Pixie Miles, and our Pixette, Rainie. Shout out to the team. Rachel is working.
Yeah.
She's working.
She is working on her other job.
On her other job. Though we're trying to get this to be her main job. You know what I mean?
We're working on it.
I don't know if she would want that, but
We're trying to
We're
poach
also
her.
trying to get this to be Maggie's main job, Becky's main job, my main job. I mean, someday.
podcast every day, baby.
Yeah. Gosh, can you imagine putting out a podcast every single day? We would run out of things to talk about.
Yeah.
It would literally just be talking about what we had for breakfast.
Do you guys want to know what we had for breakfast? Maggie, what did you have for breakfast?
I had an apple and a pear. We didn't do grocery shopping when we got home. We got home yesterday afternoon and we didn't go grocery shopping. And Zach and I woke up this morning and was like, we have no food.
Oh, dear.
We have no food. Sorry.
I was trying to pawn food off on you guys.
We're trying to give food away. You
I was
were
trying
like,
really
"Take
hard
it."
because now my refrigerator. Okay, so we were all on vacation this weekend, I was so now our refrigerator is super full of things that are like half eaten.
Snacks.
Yeah, snacks. We have like yogurt that I don't know if anybody's gonna eat, but you guys wouldn't eat that anyway.
Yeah.
So an apple and a pear.
Yeah.
No
what'd you
wonder you're
guys
so
have?
regular.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not usually what I eat. I usually have my smoothie. My smoothie with my greens. My greens are what keep me regular.
Oh, maybe I need to do a smoothie.
My
Becky,
greens.
what did
That's
you
the
have for
only way I
breakfast?
trick myself into eating a salad is my smoothie. Because sometimes I'm so bad.
Really?
I'm so bad. Yeah.
What's your favorite food?
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
Yeah.
That is so funny. I feel like that's like a boy answer. Sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
Sushi.
Sushi. Yeah.
Sushi sandwiches.
Sushi's good.
And I don't know. I love food.
Sushi and sandwiches. Yeah. Okay.
Those are great.
Becky, what did you have for breakfast?
I have the same thing I have every day, baby. Well, recently it's the same thing I've had every day. Everything I can find. I had 2 pieces of turkey bacon, a piece of toast with butter and jam, and a bowl of strawberries, and my mental health medication.
Very good.
A big glass of water, and 2 iced coffees.
Wait, don't you usually eat eggs too?
Yeah, I'm off eggs.
You're off eggs.
You ever just wake up one day and you're like, I'm not going to eat that.
I do, but that never happens with eggs. Eggs are like a staple in my diet. I eat them at least once a day.
Yeah, you're an egg lady. I'm just off right now, so I got to get my protein a different way.
Your turkey
Otherwise, I
bacon.
get a little tum ache.
Yeah.
You know, from the
I get it.
mental health medication.
I had eggs and toast this morning.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah. Every morning. We all sit down together, eat together. Yeah.
That's so cute.
I know.
Especially in the morning. Mornings are hard.
I know.
Usually
Mornings
people
are hard.
moving.
But I mean, if you think about it, that's like the most time that we spend together because the kids wake up at like 6 and like Ned and I aren't really out the door until 8:30 or 9. And so it's a good solid amount of time. And then, cause in the evening then, we're kind of, it's like dinner and then it's bath time, bedtime. So
bath and stories.
good.
And
Yeah. But it's a good amount of time that we spend together and we all sit there and just kibitz and drink our coffee. And,
That's nice.
Finn was eating kiwis this morning.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Kiwis.
he's way into it, but they're so slippery. So he's got his chunky little fists trying to hold those kiwis, and he's like, yeah,
he's just actually
cute.
gnawing at it.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a rock.
yeah.
That is so cute.
Well, speaking of kids, Ariel, we were all kids once.
Yeah.
You remember that? Those teenage years.
That's where you're going with this. Okay,
Not
yeah.
babies, not
Yep.
babies, teenagers.
not babies. Yep.
Teenage years.
Yeah.
Yes.
What kind of magazines did you guys read when you were a tween? Because I feel like we're all different age.
Yeah.
Definitely.
By like
Yeah.
3-ish years. I read a lot of Teen Vogue, and then I would steal my mom's Cosmopolitans when she wasn't looking, and I would read.
You're so
stuff.
naughty.
She wouldn't buy me Cosmo Girl, so I was like, I'm gonna go full force. I'm gonna steal your Cosmo, Mom. And I was like, oh, this is very mature.
Very mature.
Very mature. C17, Teen Vogue. That was me.
What is
And
C17?
I have to make sure that actually exists.
Maggie had a fever dream of a magazine, a tween magazine.
I'm pretty sure it was like pop culture-y, like Disney stars. Let me look it up to make sure it actually exists.
Like with a C or
C17 magazine.
C17.
Did I make it up?
Oh, Maggie, look at what Miles has.
I don't remember what kind of magazine it was then.
It's probably
G14. It was like something like consonant.
Yeah. I think there's something that's a letter and a number.
Yeah.
And it's like Tiger Beat. What's it called?
J14.
J14. I was like, is it the Mandela effect? Did we all think it was real and it never was?
It was get the scoop on your favorite teen stars from J14, your source for celebrity news in young Hollywood.
Wow.
C17.
Okay. C17.
C17.
I can see where your brain's at.
Yeah.
What did you read?
Cosmo. I think it was like, Cosmo baby.
Cosmo
But I don't
Girl?
really remember
like Cosmo
reading a lot of
Girl
them.
or like Real Cosmo? Because Real Cosmo was for like, young 20-something.
I don't really remember reading tweenie magazines. I kind of only have a memory of Cosmo.
Interesting.
But we did when I lived in an apartment. So I only lived with girls once. I lived with a guy in college, and then I lived, obviously Keith. When I lived with girls, we had Cosmos on the toilet as like decor.
Yeah. So you were pooping and reading.
Yeah, but I think I only remember Cosmo. You have some good magazines though, Ariel. You were giving us a manners lesson this weekend.
I am a magazine girl. My mom loves magazines. My grandmother loves magazines. We actually just recently cleaned out my grandmother's house, and she, I swear, saved every magazine from the time that she was like 25.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
There were like a literal ton of magazines that we had to throw out. Like, I'm not saying like, oh my God, there were tons. No, like a ton, like a
unit
metric
of measurement.
ton.
Dang.
There were so many magazines because she got like bead magazines and, like grandma stuff. But what did I read? So I just love magazines. I definitely read Cosmo Girl. I always tried to read the magazines that were like for my age group because I could go out and get a Cosmo, but then I remember I like actually read them. And so I remember reading certain parts and being like, wait, this doesn't apply to me. And I would get like frustrated, because it'd be like, if you're starting a new job and I'm like, I'm 14, bitch. Like I'm starting a job.
This is not relatable.
And so like, it would talk about like your new apartment. And I'm like, I still live with my parents.
You're like, my bedroom?
Yeah. Yeah. And so, but like, Cosmo Girl and teen, well, I never got into Teen Vogue because I was never really into like fashion stuff. But I definitely read 17.
17 was
17
a good
magazine
one.
was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then as I got a little bit older, I got into the Cosmo and I was really into, what's the one that has the beauty awards? Allure. I read Allure.
Yeah, Allure's a good one.
Yeah, Allure's a good one. And I liked the workout magazines like Self and Shape. I really like those. I had a Self subscription for a while. And then once I moved on from those, I got into the lifestyle magazines, like Real Simple.
That's where your manners.
That's where my modern manners came from. Yeah, we were all sitting around a couple of days ago, and I was reading my mag, and there's this article in every Real Simple that is all about like the audience asks questions that are like manners questions. Like what should I do if my neighbor doesn't pick up their dog's poop, like that sort of thing, and the person who answers it, I'll give her a shout out because I forget who it is. And who does this modern manners?
Yeah. Ariel read the dilemma that the writer wrote in, and then we all sat around and tried to guess what the correct response, like what the etiquette for the situation was. Like one of them was, the first one was like, my mother and father-in-law give my husband 5 times more money for his birthday than they give me, and it feels like a slight.
There's a lot of mother-in-law stuff in those.
Yeah.
We heard that one. We were all like,
Yeah.
seems a bit whiny to me. But that's what the Modern Manners lady said. She was like, you should kind of just be grateful that you got a present.
Yeah.
But she said it so eloquently.
Yeah.
It was like, stop whining.
That's why I like her so
and like
much.
be okay with like be mad, but then get over it.
The columnist who answers the Modern Manners questions, her name is Catherine Newman. And she has written several books, including a parenting memoir called Waiting for Birdie.
Waiting for Birdie.
Miles, maybe you need to buy it. We all shop online, and we've seen that promo code field taunt us at checkout. But thanks to Honey, manually searching for coupon codes is a thing of the past. Honey is the free shopping tool that scours the internet for promo codes and applies the best one it finds to your cart. Honey supports over 30,000 stores online. They range from sites that have tech and gaming products to popular fashion brands and even food delivery.
Imagine you're shopping at one of your favorite websites, and when you check out, the Honey button drops down, and all you have to do is hit apply coupons. Wait a few seconds as Honey searches for coupons it can find for that site, and if Honey finds a working coupon, you'll watch those prices drop.
The other night, I really was craving pizza, and I didn't want to pay full price for that pizza. So I put my pizza into my shopping cart, I did the Honey drop down, and I saved like $5 on pizza. And you know what tastes better than pizza? Pizza at a discount, baby.
Honey has found its over 17 million members over $2 billion in savings. If you don't already have Honey, you could be straight up missing out on free savings. It's literally free and installs in a few seconds. And by getting it, you'll be doing yourself a solid and supporting this podcast. Get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/sitwithus. That's joinhoney.com/sitwithus.
Very cute. But she's great. I feel like, I've been reading Real Simple for like probably 10 years now.
Wow.
And I feel like those are some of my favorite articles. And it's not even really an article. It's just like people asking questions and she answers them so eloquently, you know? Ugh, just love that.
She's a good blend too, I think, of the answers that you gave us in the article, because Ariel did also read them all verbatim to us.
I did.
As a beautiful performance that we enjoyed. But they were all very thoughtful, but also firm. Like the one lady who was complaining that her mother-in-law didn't give her as much money as the child that she birthed. She was like,
she's like, your
she kinda
mother-in-law
was
is
grow
giving
up.
you money.
Yeah. And she was like, kind of like, grow up, and also like, you're not their child.
Right.
You know,
She's
whatever
like,
slight
yes.
you think it is, that's a thing with you, not with the situation or her.
Yeah. She's like,
thought that was
yes, that's a
interesting.
little weird, but also like grow up.
Yeah. I liked that. Because I think sometimes in the like self-help things can be a little too coddly.
Yeah, I
Where
agree.
you're like, every once in a while, you just got to be like, buck up and stop whining about it.
I completely agree. I feel like some of the ones that I have read, it's, you know, somebody will write in and they'll be like, oh, this happened to me. And the person who writes back is like, oh, I'm so sorry. You know, like, oh, I feel so bad for you. Whereas like with this, she's like, okay, grow up. Like,
She's just like being realistic about things, which I, like. And she's not mean. They were
She's not mean.
thoughtful. Thoughtful, but something you needed to hear.
you know what? I would love to talk to Catherine Newman. I think that would be really fun. Miles, you want to work on that? Miles is writing it down. And then that piece of paper is going to get lost.
Yeah. Well, those manner articles were not in the, kids magazines we were reading.
That's true.
But they did have a lot of funny quizzes.
Yes. Love a good quiz.
So today
Love me a
we're
good
actually
quiz.
going to take a couple quizzes from a magazine called Tiger Beat. Rainie has compiled a beautiful list for us to take today as a group. Did you guys
so
read
excited.
Tiger Beat when you were younger?
I don't think that I ever read Tiger Beat, but I remember coming across them at friends' houses and being like, oh my God, this is amazing.
You got Tiger Beat.
Like, you get Tiger Beat? Like, my mom thinks that shit's trash. It has no manners in it.
No manners in it. All right, guys. We got the papers in front of us.
We weren't allowed to read them until
We're
right
allowed
now.
to read them till right now.
My.
This one that I'm holding
Let's take
is called Will You Flip for Summer Love or Will Your Romance Flop?
Oh.
So it's a bunch of flip-flops and it's a choose your own adventure sort of scenario. And
it's Grease themed?
It's Grease themed.
Summer Lovin'. I was going in a direction.
Oh, Grease. I thought you were talking about the country Grease. And I was like...
Well, Becky's going to Grease.
What?
She's got it on her mind.
I got Grease on the brain. Yeah. Oh, Summer Lovin'. Yes.
Summer Lovin'. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to start here. You can't wait to hit the beach and relax or show off your bikini.
Relax.
Yeah,
no. I mean, I'll show off my bikini by laying on the ground and having my stomach just go outward so it looks flat.
All right. So now that we've relaxed, we're in an end of school bash. Do you chill with your clique or flirt with your latest love interest?
At a bash?
At a bash. Gotta flirt, baby, flirt.
I feel like we gotta flirt.
Flirt.
Because we're always with our friends. It's a bash.
The bash. It's a party.
But you can be with your friends. So
Depends on what I'm wearing. If I went all out and got all dressed up, I'm either very uncomfortable because I feel like I've gone out of my comfort zone. And so I'm going to hang with my friends. Or I feel like bomb. And yeah, I'll go flirt.
Yeah. Well, let's go with bomb.
Okay. So in 7th grade, I remember there every single weekend, there was a bar or bat mitzvah. Did you guys have this situation? Maggie went to Catholic school.
So no.
Maggie, you grew up in the Chicago suburbs.
So
no. So just me then. Just me.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So I went to a magnet middle school where I don't know. I would say like maybe 40% of the kids in our class were Jewish. And
I mean, that's definitely Zach's childhood. He's like, do you remember that time of our life? Every weekend was bar mitzvah.
Every weekend. Every single weekend.
Quinceañeras.
Yeah. And they were always, okay, so the families would just go all out for these bar and bat mitzvahs. And it is the best time in your life to be going to these parties because you are literally coming of age, you know? And so like you and all of your friends are 12, 13, 14. Oh my goodness. I remember having to pick out a new outfit because the same people would go to all the bar and bat mitzvahs. Yeah. And so you couldn't wear the same outfit to them.
And they'd all try and one up each other. So
and
it
they'd
would just
all try and one up each other. Exactly.
So it'd be get more and more nutty with each one.
Yeah. And so, you know, they would have like balloon garlands and there was one I remember where the girl's name was Jeannie and it was I Dream of Jeannie themed.
Oh, that's cute.
I actually just came across so at this I Dream of Jeannie bat mitzvah, they made pins for us. So like we took you took a picture and then, you know, like in a photo booth or something like that. And then it would print out and then the person who was running the picture booth would make it into a button pin.
Oh, cute.
And then you would pin it on. And so there were some people who had like 5 of them and like, you know, because we're kids, you're just covering yourselves in these pins. And I found like 2 pins that I came across with me and my friend Catherine, and then me and my friend Carol. Who is Carol?
And we've heard about
Carol.
We've heard of Carol.
Carol's great.
We've heard tale of Carol.
Yes. But I'm thinking about my outfits right now because I was looking at the outfit that I was wearing in this, and at the time I was way into Express. Yeah, so you know, like a tween. And I would go to Express all the time and I would be like, oh yes, this and this and this. I was wearing a blue tube top.
Oh,
I know, super sexy. And I had a midi skirt, which was way before its time. You know, I had, it was like a polyester midi skirt with a slit that went up to like my knee or something.
Wow.
And I remember feeling so cool. I'm trying to remember what shoes I would have worn, probably like jelly sandals or something.
Yeah.
And you guys, my hair parted down the middle.
Cute.
Same length it is right now.
Oh.
Yeah. And so like I probably looked a lot like I do right now, where it's just like, you know, and then parted down the middle.
It's classic.
But it was a
easy.
one-time use outfit. Because when are you going to wear that again?
Yeah.
You can't wear it to the next bar mitzvah.
Yeah. I never went to any bat mitzvahs when I was little. I didn't have a lot of
Did
Jewish
you do
friends.
Did you do like sweet 16s or anything?
No.
What about
Becky's like,
those are
now is the time to have this
I
bash.
did, you know what? I went to a quinceañera when I was like 20. How old would I have been? 19 or 20. It was my college roommate's little sister's quince.
Okay.
And it was the most fun I've ever had at a party. It was lit. I broke up with my boyfriend of a year in between the church service and the party. And his parents will never let me forget that I did that.
Whoa.
Dang. It was so fun.
He
it
was
like
not
a
at the party,
rager.
was he?
No. I drove him home.
Okay.
I drove him home and then I went to the party. Like a savage.
Oh, you are savage.
I was aggressive. I was like, this isn't working out. But I'm going to take you home because I
gotta go to the party.
I gotta go.
Oh my gosh. Can I tell you guys a breakup story?
Sure.
Okay.
Lay it on us.
In college, I promise you that the guy who I broke up with is not listening to this, but if he is, sup. So freshman year of college, I started dating a sophomore. And I thought it was super cool. He was a nice enough guy. I've talked about, I won't go into that. But basically, he was studying abroad for the first half of my sophomore year. And so we were still together. We were together over the summer after freshman year. So sophomore year, he was studying abroad in Budapest. And my parents still lived in London. And so over Christmas, and we had this long Christmas holiday that basically went from before Thanksgiving to after Christmas.
Whoa.
You know, because we were on a trimester system, and so we had this really long thing. So I went home to London and went to go visit him in Budapest. And because he was already over there, my parents, we were going to go on a ski trip, and so we invited him to come with us. And he brought his own skis. So he brought his own skis and boots all the way to Budapest just for this ski trip. Mm-hmm. And I realized when I went to go visit him in Budapest that this was not working out.
Oh no.
And so, like the first night, he's so excited that I'm there. He's like, he's feeling like an adult because he has his own apartment and we're like sleeping in his bed. And I'm like, then we go out to dinner the next night and I'm just like, I don't like you. You are not a good person. But I'm still, my flight doesn't leave for another 5 days.
Oh no, that's a long time.
And so I sleep on his couch. We just go our own ways during the day. I go explore Budapest. He goes to class or whatever.
A nightmare.
And then I
How
come back and
uncomfortable.
I sleep on the couch. God. And like 2 days before I leave, he's like, or am I still going on your ski trip? And I was like,
did he buy a ticket already?
Oh yeah. We had bought his tickets, but he had brought his skis. And I don't know if you guys know how hard
Skis
it is
are
to take skis around.
Did your parents murder you? Like,
no,
they bought him a plane ticket?
No, because it was like a Ryanair plane ticket. It was like, $95 or something like that because he was going from Budapest to France or something. Mm-hmm. It would basically be like a Southwest flight, just very.
How are we talking about? You coming down on Southwest flights?
No, I love Southwest flights.
I
love them because they're cheap.
Card owner.
I love them because they're cheap.
Card, Ariel.
I love them because they're cheap.
They got the deals.
But it was a cheap flight, and so my parents weren't like livid or anything like that.
Do you enjoy eating and not want to go to the grocery store? With Hellofresh, you get fresh, pre-measured ingredients and mouth-watering seasonal recipes delivered right to your door. Count on Hellofresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. And that's why it's America's #1 meal kit.
HelloFresh offers convenient, contact-free delivery right to your doorstep for easy home cooking with the family. HelloFresh is 28% cheaper than shopping at your local grocery store. Plus, you skip the checkout lines.
By skipping grocery store and using HelloFresh, you're reducing your food waste by at least 25%. HelloFresh streamlined supply chain means produce gets to you faster and fresher than the grocery store.
You guys know Keith and I love pie. That's why we were so excited in our HelloFresh box when we got all the ingredients to make our own mini pecan pies for dessert. They were super delicious, super easy, and made us feel like little bakers at home.
Go to hellofresh.com/sitwithus14 and use code SITWITHUS14 for up to 14 free meals plus free shipping. That's 14 free meals plus free shipping at hellofresh.com/sitwithus14, code SITWITHUS14.
Yeah, it was really, really awkward. And I think he cried. Not because I broke up with him, but because he couldn't go on the stupid ski trip. Yeah, tells you a lot about him. Yeah, and like, I could go on about this person, but I'm not going to. But he always had to have the best of everything. He had like the biggest MacBook computer that you could get when we were in college. You know, like it's the size of Miles's monitor over there, and he carried that thing around with him. You know, like because he just had to have the biggest laptop. It was weird. I don't know what that says, but yeah. So the guy brought his own skis. And then I was like, no, you can't come with us. And he was he was like so mad that he almost kicked me out of his apartment. And then, when I left, it was, yeah. And then when I left, I was like, sorry, bye.
Also, does that mean he lugged his skis and boots from the US all the way to Budapest for this trip?
Yes. And kept them in his tiny Budapest apartment. I know. Thank you.
Well, at the time, he probably thought it was cheaper, but since he didn't get to use them, I'd say it was the more expensive option.
Yeah.
So that was bad.
That's bad.
That was bad. I probably did that incorrectly. Mm-hmm. Maybe I shouldn't, but I couldn't have waited. You know, like the option there was to just wait it out until after the ski trip. And I was like, no, I got to be true to myself here. Like, I don't like you.
Yeah.
I actually don't like being around you. And so I choose not to.
Yeah.
You know?
That's how the breakup in the middle of the quinceañera was.
Right?
It was like we got in the car and I was like, I'm not feeling this. I don't think this is going to work out. Now every time I think about this quinceañera, I'm going to think about you being here. So what if you weren't here?
Wow.
So I removed the uncomfortable from the situation.
I love
did it nicer than that.
How many hours were between the church service and the party? Is it like a wedding where there's like 3 hours in between?
Yeah, it wasn't 3 hours, but it was probably like hour and a half, maybe 2 hours.
So in the span of an hour and a half, you were like,
well, I had to drive
get rid of
him
this
back
baggage.
to his house. We were in the suburbs. I had to drive him back, and I had the only car.
Should have taken out the trash.
I gotta go.
Take out the trash.
I gotta go. Yeah, he kind of sucked. So I didn't feel like horrible about it. But yeah, when you know. And sometimes you just got to be like, no thanks.
Yeah. I hear ya.
You guys have school dances in middle school?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did you? Wait, so you probably...
I think the thing that infuriated me the most, because like all the photos I have from my middle school dances, there'd be like 1 or 2 a year, which was not a lot. But they'd always make us cover our shoulders and we'd have to wear little shawls. And I was like, oh, my dress was fire, but that shawl, man.
My dress
Damn that shawl. Damn that shawl. It was like crocheted and it like went right over your armpits.
Oh my God.
Did they like bus boys in from the Hebrew Catholic school?
So I went to co-ed Catholic school in elementary and middle school. And then it was all girls high school.
Oh,
yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I remember they play like 2 slow songs. And that was like what you thought about for like months in advance. Or like, who am I going to dance with? And you had to like save enough room for Jesus.
Leave room
like
for Jesus.
The movies. And you'd have to have your elbows not bend that much. And it was,
I'm imagining nuns going around with like a ruler.
Yeah.
You know, no, not slapping, measuring the distance
Watch
between
those
the 2. Measuring the distance. 6 inches, 6 inches.
Yeah.
I want pelvises 6 inches apart. No touching.
Pelvis is touching.
No touching.
Yeah, middle school dances
were so rough.
I do remember like kind of walking the line between being close enough that you felt, you know, like you were having a good time and like, I don't know, like dancing close and not being weird about it.
Ariel's like grinding.
No, but also leaving enough space so that your pelvises weren't touching. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Cause I wanted to be like close in the shoulders. And
so you'd be just like
my head on my chest or something. Yeah, but I wanted my pelvis to be farther away because I was massively prudish. Massively prudish. Like no touching. I don't think I kissed a boy.
School,
I did not kiss a boy until like late high school. You know, so like a middle school dance, I'm kind of like, Please don't touch me. Okay, continue with your tiger beat.
We're coming back from a cut because Ariel was inappropriate. It's the new
It's the new
She did it.
I believe that.
She did it. We have to bleep that. How hard is it to bleep, Miles? Like, what percentage of your time is taken up by bleeping?
It's not.
Also, they say stuff on guilty pleasures that we don't bleep. It's way worse.
I bet.
Yeah, I know.
I can only imagine.
Okay, so then we can't say we want because it's not going to take you that long to bleep.
Stop it!
Miles is like, I hate my life.
It's very funny. It's always funny when it gets bleeped.
All right, we're back from our inappropriate side tangent. Okay. That's not for our younger fans. So let's see. I'm just imagining now all of the questions ending with
Becky.
That's like the one that's like, do you chill with your flirt or do you?
Wait, did you guys ever play that game where you would end everything with in bed?
Yeah, it's like that. It's the in bed game with. Okay, that was the last one. Miles. I promise. I'm sorry. All right, we're back. We're back to the quiz. Okay, so we said we were going to flirt with our love interest for the last one, right?
Yeah.
All right, that takes us up. You landed your dream summer job. What's the only thing that could make it better? Oh, this is...
My dream summer job would be Becky's summer job, which is at a movie theater. Yeah, Becky rocked that.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to AMC. Thank you for employing me when I threatened to quit almost every day. They were like, you have to clean up this vomit. And I was like,
I quit.
I will quit. And they were like, you can't quit. And I was like, well, I won't clean the vomit.
So
we bargained. Bye. We bargained.
But what would make that better? Open kitchen.
Open kitchen. Yep. Well, they're giving us the option of a monster pay raise or a cute coworker.
Cute coworker. What am I going to do with that money?
Monster pay raise.
What are you going to do with that money? Save it, spend it, invest it.
Yeah.
As a 14-year-old?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I would just spend it on something silly like candy.
I get a fire outfit and find myself another little cutie somewhere else.
Yeah. She's going to get that shawl.
Yeah, Maggie's got like
show my shoulders.
Shawl.
She's ready.
I'm ready.
She's ready. Ariel, we gotta vote on this one.
I mean, obviously it would be monster pay raise if I were like 19, 20, but if I'm like 13, 14, oh, come on. Like going to work every day knowing that I'm going to see that cute little booty, like, yeah.
At 14, I don't think anyone was looking at me at 14 either. I'm taking that fire paycheck.
That would like inspire me to get out there and like try really hard. I don't know. I feel like my motivation at that age was hormone related. It was not money related.
Ariel, you know? What age and what was your first job? I'm curious.
My first job. Well. Oh yeah, good. Actually, excellent question.
What age and how much did you get paid?
I was in middle school. I was in 8th grade, and
Jesus, labor laws in Texas.
I know.
Loose.
Yeah. Well, okay. I was in 8th grade, and I would rollerblade every day during the summer to this scuba diving shop that my dad and I got scuba diving certified like the year before. And so we had gone on like a scuba trip, and it turned out I was really good at it as like a young person, and I needed a job. And so I would rollerblade. And so they employed me to be there, like to answer the phone, basically. To answer the phone and like greet people that came in. It was a very small shop, and it was on like the second floor of like almost like an office complex. So it's not like there's 1,000 people coming in. You know, it's like it's a specialty store. You know, people aren't wandering in being like, oh, goggles, oh, flippers. You know, like it was very much like if somebody needed something, they would come in and find it, and I would help them find it, or you know, that sort of thing. And so and I believe I got paid in merchandise.
Oh,
yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
OSHA would not approve.
I know. I know. It was,
a minor getting paid in T-shirts.
It was the 90s.
Things were different.
Yeah, I was, I think I was getting paid in like, I think I got paid in either classes or, because like during this time, my dad and I were getting deeper and deeper into scuba diving. It was like we were getting the deep water certification, we were getting the nitrate certification, like all the different things. And so, I was there a lot, and so working there was not a stretch.
All right.
And it was lovely. Yeah, I was, I learned how to talk on the phone, and I like
early skills.
They didn't trust me with like balancing books or anything like that. Thank God. But I think that I like, I put like prices on things. I was this is supposed to be $20. Like, this is a small. I'm going to put the small in front of the medium, in front of the large, like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
That was
What about you, Max?
I can't remember which one was my first officially, but the more interesting one is I used to be a lifeguard at Knott's Soak City.
What?
Yeah.
That's an intense lifeguarding job.
Yeah. I was also like an admin, like I was like the front desk person at a pediatrician's office as well when I like knew that I wanted to become a nurse. Wow. Yeah. I was like, I'm going to become like I would just answer the phones and like greet people.
Job. Yeah. How old were you
really
with
hard
that
jobs.
one?
I think that one was like end of high school because I was trying to I was like, as soon as I turned 14, I remember like trying to apply places and it was like child labor laws and you had to be at least 16 or something like that. So I had a hard time. I was denied by Krispy Kreme before Knott's Soak City.
Come on.
I wanted to work at Krispy Kreme so bad. I wanted to work the drive-thru and they said no.
Fuck you, Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
So you could have had Margaret Bustamante.
Yeah. Eat our ass, Krispy Kreme.
The way I got the receptionist job at the pediatrician's office was because he was my pediatrician. Oh. And he like treated me since I was like, I think he was there when I was delivered. And he gave me the job.
He was like, yes, I know you.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
You guys, we're so excited to tell you about this brand new podcast that we have been loving. It's from Gigi Gorgeous and it's called Queerified. Gigi and her best friend Mimi sit down for entertaining conversations with special guests from the LGBTQIA+ community and beyond. With Gigi's signature humor, they chat about relationships, coming out, family, sexuality, and other hot topics. You'll hear juicy stories and get tips on beating your inner saboteurs. It's sometimes funny, sometimes heartfelt, and always unabashedly candid.
You know her, you love her. Gigi Gorgeous, one of Time Magazine's 25 most influential people on the internet, got her start on YouTube. She's now showing listeners a new side and isn't shying away from anything. Gigi and Mimi tackle queer issues, give advice, and reflect on the formative experiences that made them who they are today.
Listen to and follow Queerified, a presentation of Ramble, a Cadence 13 studio, available now for free on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Odyssey, or wherever you get your podcasts. New episodes every Wednesday. And Not Soak City would be fun too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know.
Lots of poop.
Ooh.
I love
Code
pools.
Brown.
I love water parks. I wish there was just an adult water park where everyone did not pee in the water.
I also used to love water parks. Yeah. And then I was brought over to the not loving water parks by Keith and Becky. Yeah.
Well, I love water parks. It's Keith that doesn't like water.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Though I will say when you go to I went to the Six Flags water park 3 years ago.
Was it cool?
No, don't do it.
Dirty as hell.
Is it cool?
Dirty as hell.
Dirty, and it was like $150. And I was like,
what? For a water park?
Yeah. You had to pay for parking. You had to pay for the ticket. You had to pay for a locker to put your stuff in.
Wow.
It was expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Your first job, Maggie, was actually one that all my friends had, was being lifeguards at this country club. And they were like, we'll give you $8 an hour to be a lifeguard. Oh. And then I got there and noticed that they were paying $9.50 to be a dishwasher. So when I was 15, my first job was a dishwasher's assistant.
Wow.
And I made bank. I was like rich. I was child rich. I was buying all the candy I wanted. I was doing whatever. I was like, yes. My parents would pick me up and they'd be like, are you sure this is what you want to do?
You want to be washing dishes?
And I was like, they pay me.
Yeah.
I love that. And they were like, you learn how to swim and be a lifeguard. And I was like, Why?
I'll learn how to do dishes.
I was like, it seems stressful. I don't want, like, I can never be a nurse. I can never be, like, in charge of someone else staying alive. I'm like, it would scare me. It would scare me so much. I would, like, have a panic attack and just die. So I like the monotony of the dishwashing. Sure. And they let me shuck oysters sometimes. That was cool.
Ooh, that's a cool
with, like, the little...
Oh, okay.
popper, the little knife thing. Like
You said chug oysters. I'm like, leftover.
Oh, no. Shuck.
Maggie's imagining like plates of oysters coming back. And the ones that they left on the plate.
Slurping and putting the dishes.
Damn.
No. That would be fun though.
Okay, so we can go with the pay raise. It's fine.
I feel like we keep outvoting you though. We'll give you the next one. Whatever you say is where we'll go.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I love this. We don't even know what
We don't even know, but we're taking the pay raise and we're moving on. And this one will get us to our finale. It'll get us to will we flip or flop for summer love. Your best friend has been acting kind of cozy lately. You're thinking, this could get awkward, or this could be fun.
Male best friend or female best friend?
Either. I guess it would depend on your preference at the time
It
as
would
a
depend
child.
on your preferences at the time.
Or your orientation at the time as a child. So I say, we'll go from heterosexual
Okay.
Ariel's experience.
And so it's a friend who
has been acting kind of cozy lately.
like I said, I was a massive prude. I feel like if somebody of the opposite sex that I was not interested in at the time was like getting like touching my leg or something, I would feel really uncomfortable about it.
All right, girl. You're romance ready.
I love Tiger Beat.
I don't know how we got there.
Every single one of those is romance ready.
There's romance ready, strictly crushing, or solo and psyched. And then you get, to go along with it, Vanessa Hudgens is romance ready. Miley Cyrus is strictly crushing, and Emily Osment is solo and psyched. So, Ariel, you're looking forward to sun and fun, but it doesn't feel like summer until your love life heats up. You've got your sights set on someone special. Like Vanessa, you'd rather pursue a guy who's boyfriend material than chase so-so prospects.
That's right. Romance ready. I want the real deal, the sure thing over here.
You want the sure bet.
I don't want like a fuck buddy. I want like a, I want the real deal.
Yeah.
I want boyfriend material.
Yeah. You want to take him home to mom and dad.
Yeah.
Shall we do the next one?
What's our next quiz?
This quiz, I grabbed it because Nick Jonas is at the top. And the title of the quiz is, Who Will Make Your Heart Sing This Spring? Find the guy that you're totally in tune with. Okay.
Oh,
right.
Okay,
So
wait. Can I just get a preview of who the guys are at the bottom?
Okay. Becky, help me out. Zac Efron. Who's that?
That's Pete Wentz.
Pete Wentz. Who's that?
from
This is Gossip Girl.
From Fall Out Boy, right? That's Pete Wentz.
Yeah. Who's that?
That's Chase Crawford from Gossip Girl.
And Nick Jonas.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got Nick Jonas. We have the Dick from Gossip Girl. Mm-hmm. We have the main singer of a ska band. Mm-hmm. No,
a ska band.
Is that not
Fall Out Boy? We're going down, around. We're going down, swinging. Could you imagine if it was a ska band though? Blah, blah, blah.
What's the difference?
Ska bands have
they've got like
a horn section.
Yeah. And that's not what Fall Out Boy is.
I think it's
horns.
more of like a pop punk or emo.
I thought that
we're into that.
all of those kind of went in together.
You got
for
side
me.
bang action happening here.
Yeah.
You know that dance that like people used to do where they would just put their heads down and kick?
Skanking.
Yeah, skanking.
That's how you dance to ska music.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But that's also how I danced to
Sublime.
Okay, thank you. So that's also how I danced to like Jimmy Eat World, Yellow Card, Fall Out Boy. So I don't know. I guess they all sort of went together for me.
They blended.
Yeah, that like pop punk, ska alternative genre.
Am I the only one who hasn't heard hasn't heard a band referred to as a ska band before, I'm like sitting here like,
You've never heard a band referred to as a ska band?
No, I haven't heard it. I'm sure there's other listeners too that are sitting there like, what?
Yeah.
Or like emo. Ska and emo were very like interchangeable for me almost. I don't know.
There's horns.
The horns, that didn't really get it for
There's
me.
like a horn section.
I mean, I understand that now, and I appreciate that, like, there's a difference because this one has horns and this one doesn't. But at the time, I was just like, this music rocks, man. You know?
You danced with the
It's all
same.
just rock and roll, you know?
It's all just music, right?
all just rock and roll.
Right, with cute guys with side bangs.
I wonder if ska was more of a East Coast Midwest thing and not, but I guess Sublime is kind of like a California.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'll have to ask my sisters if they've heard.
Yeah. I would definitely say it's not on the radio right now.
Yeah.
No. I mean, Sublime
it's
is,
the
but
most popular genre.
Sublime maybe on the
Sublime, probably
on the
an
like
alt station.
cruising the 405 channel.
Yeah.
Anywho, all right. So we got Pete Wentz, who is a pop punk star.
God.
Also married to Ashley Simpson.
Are they still together?
Still married to Ashley Simpson? Becky, I expected you, of all people, to know this. Ashley Simpson,
Yeah, let's
Jessica
Google.
Simpson's little sister.
Yeah.
I loved
know that
Ashley
they were
Simpson.
together.
I love Jessica Simpson. She was my...
Ashley Simpson has a lot of my karaoke faves.
Yeah.
Ashley Simpson.
There you
They're
go.
still together?
Good for them.
Oh no.
Oh.
Married 2008 to 2011. They are
Oh.
divorced.
3 years.
And they have a
years.
fun. They have a fun.
fun.
They have a son.
I knew they had a
named
son. I think they
Bronx.
are still like friends.
Bronx. Oh, we love to see a co-parenting moment. Man. Love to
That
see it.
co-parenting.
You know, there are a lot of things in life that can be really stressful. We had a crazy 2020. 2021's shaping up to be kind of just as crazy. And it's always good to talk to someone about those things that are going on in your life that you're feeling stressed about. That's why we love BetterHelp. BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist. Send a message to your counselor anytime and you'll get timely and thoughtful responses. BetterHelp is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches. There's a broad range of expertise available and it's more affordable than traditional counseling. Anything you share is confidential. They offer licensed professional counselors who specialize in depression, stress, relationships, trauma, family conflicts, and many more.
So many people have been using BetterHelp. They're recruiting additional counselors in all 50 states. I want you to start living a happier life today. And as a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor at betterhelp.com/sitwithus. Join over 1 million people taking charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/sitwithus.
Anywho, recap. Pete Wentz.
Chase Crawford.
Chase, the guy from Gossip Girl.
He's also in The Boys.
Pete Jonas. And
Pete Jonas.
Nick Jonas.
Nick Jonas.
Pete Jonas, the Jonas
Pete Wentz,
cousin.
Nick Jonas. And here's the last
bonus
one.
Jonas.
Bonus Jonas.
All right. So to start, love, you wish your crush would make you a mix CD with songs by... Are you guys ready for this? The Jonas Brothers or the Plain White Tees?
The Plain White Tees.
Plain White Tees.
100%.
We're just like,
Hey there,
I think
Delilah,
I'm 2
what's it
years
like
too
in
old
New
for
York
the Jonas
City?
Brothers
Yeah.
fandom.
All right.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I didn't
I'll go with Plain White
honestly,
Tees.
like, I didn't really get into the Jonas Brothers until like maybe after I knew you guys.
I think it's their new stuff is what I listened to.
But
I was
oh my
just
God, the
like
Plain White
2 years
Tees.
too old for the Jonas Brothers TV show.
Plain White Tees got me like right there. They had like a secondary song after Hey There, Delilah that was just as good, but not as like often played.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was now, but it hit me just as hard.
Did you ever watch the hit ABC family show Greek?
Nope.
Starring Scott Michael Foster and what's his name's daughter, Kelsey Grammer's daughter.
Deep cuts over here with Becky.
Plain White Tees were always the guest band. Whenever there was like a house party, it was just fucking Plain White Tees.
That's great.
And I think the lead singer was also in Easy A.
Okay. Are you looking them up?
Not Easy A.
I'm just
What's
looking
the,
at Plain White Tees discography right now.
The House Bunny. The House Bunny. I think he was in The House Bunny.
because they're.
Or could have just been a guy that looked like him.
Hey there, Delilah. What's it like in New York City?
I guess you guys
I'm
overrule me, so
1,000
I guess
miles
we'll,
away, but girl,
I'll
tonight
have to take this quiz separately to find out my real fate because
so pretty. It's gonna be Joe Jonas.
The foundation is important. Okay, so that
The base of the love.
Yeah, it's important. Okay, your crush says you should pick where you should go on your date. You choose a quiet dinner or a rockin' concert.
I'm too young for a rockin' concert.
See, I felt the opposite. I think I might be too young for a quiet dinner.
Oh.
I might prefer a rockin' concert.
Let's establish age here. Because, I mean, no matter what, our parents are probably driving us there. Right?
100%. 100%.
Yeah. So let's say we're 15 with our driver's permit.
Okay.
And maybe the guy is 16.
I still don't think we're allowed to be driving in the car with him, though.
No, I agree. I agree with you. So our parents are driving us.
Parents are driving us. We have our learner's
to
permits.
Pizza Hut.
Maybe they're
or
letting us
driving
drive
us
there.
To a concert at a bar.
I'm gonna have to say I'm going to a rockin' concert.
You're going to rockin' concert. All right.
I
Well,
think I'm gonna go
Maggie.
rockin' concert. Yeah.
I'd go to a Plain White Tees concert any day.
Yeah, I one time won tickets on the radio to a concert when I was 16.
Did you go?
Yeah, hell yeah. I crowd surfed.
Wow.
Whoa, Becky!
All the way to the front. It was OAR, no big deal.
Me and my best friend Samra, who has been on this podcast before, we went to school right by House of Blues of Anaheim and Chain Reaction, which had a lot of very small punk bands that would go there. And we were there almost once a month, if not once a week. And yeah, we had like
rocking
major
out.
I remember
major side bang.
the very
Yes.
small punk band phase of my life. It was like last year of middle school, first year of high school. And we would drive all the way out to the Woodlands, which is like an hour out of Houston. And because one of my girlfriends was dating this guy who lived there. And so then we just started interdating between the two groups of friends. And so we would drive out there like every weekend, and they would always go to this skate park that had like a community center. And at the community center, they would host like bands, and the bands would of course be the kids. And so it was just like all these ska bands, punk bands, pop punk bands. I'm sorry. Maybe that's where it comes from, is I thought they were all ska
Well,
bands.
they do play like Warped Tour had like Real Big Fish and, you know, All Time Low.
Yeah.
You know, they would have a mix of everything.
Yeah.
Katy
But-
Perry.
Oh, huh.
We the Kings.
But these people would be doing like, they would either be doing original songs, or they would be doing like Yellow Card covers and Jimmy Eat World covers. Yeah. That was a good time. So I would skunk. What's it called?
Skank.
I would skunk.
Do I skunk? You skank. You skank for him.
Oh man.
Okay, go on.
Your crush totally has a cute style. You love his clothes are so edgy but fun,
Okay.
or preppy but unique.
So edgy but fun or preppy and unique.
I feel like we're all going
very
in the
different.
direction of like dating a pop punk idol.
Yeah,
So-
you should have picked the Jonas Brothers, you idiots. I'm just kidding.
So I'm gonna go with
Wouldn't be here if
I'm
we
gonna
had
go
picked
with
Jonas.
edgy but unique.
Okay. Wait, no, it
It's
was
edgy but fun.
edgy but fun.
preppy and unique.
It says but yeah, that's weird.
If I were trying to date Ned, preppy, but I'm trying to date Pete Wentz right now, so I'm going with edgy.
Yeah, I'm going to go with really fun. If fun is a descriptor in one and fun is not a descriptor of another.
Y'all,
You
have won.
I want suspenders.
Pete Wentz.
Yes, that's what we were going for.
Okay. You won a hot rocker. You're a fab femme who loves to have a good time letting loose. A rock star like Pete Wentz will totally complement your wild child ways.
Yes. Yeah, I want like Doc
Sounds
Martens and suspenders with plaid pants. That's like,
Oh.
yeah. And then like a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for right now.
Wait a minute.
Okay, we have to do this one really fast because we don't have that much time left, but this is the best one. It's called What's Your Perfect Pet?
Go. Gotta do this one.
So we've got dog, fish, or cat. Woo! All right. I like to go for a walk on a sunny day. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Having lots of stuffed animals makes me happy. Yes or no?
No.
Yes. I love stuffed animals. Stuffies.
Wait, okay, so Maggie says yes.
Squishmallows? Yes.
I can't stand being alone. Yes or no?
No.
Then you're a dog person. Woo! Okay, Becky.
Shocker.
I'll read these in a second.
right.
Becky says no stuffed animals.
No stuffed animals.
So I'd rather climb a mountain than swim in the ocean. Yes or no?
Yes. Yes. I'd rather climb a mountain.
I will never pick up dog poo, not even for the cutest pup.
No, I mean, I picked up. Yeah. No, I've picked up dog poo.
Then you're a dog person. But let's say that you would rather swim in the ocean.
Uh-huh.
Then it makes me mad when people disturb my alone time.
Yeah.
I like playing with yarn.
So these are what's your perfect pet? It's who are you as an animal?
Do you like playing with yarn, Becky? Yes or no?
Ariel, during my alone time, yes. I take my little ball and I throw it around. Sometimes Keith will do the laser pointer for me.
Cat person. Okay, let's read these. But both of you got very close to being a fish person.
Oh.
Okay.
Is that like being a horse girl?
I don't actually know. I mean, horse isn't on here, but
No.
I feel like if you're doing a quiz on what animal you should, horse girl needs to be on there.
horse girl, 100%.
Horse girl is
we
a
all
whole
knew horse
subset.
girls.
Yeah.
I was a horse girl.
I was like, Ariel, were you?
I
think
was
you
a
were
horse girl. Yeah, but just to like be inclusive, we all knew those people, right? Like
Yes,
we
yes,
all
yes,
knew
yes.
those people.
I had a horse girl at my school.
Yeah. No, yeah. She probably okay.
For anyone who doesn't know that, it's just someone who loves horses. There's
Somebody who
always
loves
just a girl
horses.
that really fucking loves horses at your school.
Yeah,
And
they
she
would
part of
sometimes come to school wearing their like jodhpurs because because they're cool.
Yeah.
Part of their personality.
Yeah. Horses are their thing.
Yeah,
That's a horse girl.
and jodhpurs are basically leggings. So
Yeah.
with like leather on them.
Yeah. Multi-use.
Okay, so if you like dogs, Hillary Duff loves her doggy.
Love
Your
her.
ideal pet is a bouncy, adorable puppy. You have the perfect energy and attitude for a furry friend. With your awesome tude, you'll make a loyal friend. Love it.
just
Like
like Bobo the
Maggie.
quiz.
Maggie's a loyal friend. All right, Bex. Drew Barrymore thinks cats are the perfect pets. You love to tumble and be playful. Ooh, damn, that's sexy.
Frisky.
That is sexy.
Saucy.
But you also have an independent side. Cats are your perfect pets. They're cuddly and sweet, but won't cramp your style. So cute.
So cute.
So cute. And then
What if you're a fish person?
fish. Harry Potter's Tom Felton has tons of pet fish.
Oh.
That's actually what it says right here. You're
So
the
your
ultimate.
option is to be Draco Malfoy.
Yeah, exactly. You can be Hillary Duff, Drew Barrymore, or Draco. Malfoy. You're the ultimate in low maintenance. So your perfect pet is a cute fish. Dogs and cats just aren't your speed. Have fun making silly fish faces in front of the, and then it cuts off. So, buyer's choice.
Mirror.
Tank. In front of the audience. In front of the family.
Sorting hat.
Who knows? Anywho, all right. So dog person, cat person, horse person.
Horse girl.
Horse girl.
Horse girl. I think that being a horse girl means that you love structure, but you're also adventurous because those horses are big and they jump and they can,
Yeah. And usually you have to do a lot of,
it's a skill.
you have to do a lot of work and like labor to ride and take care of horses.
Yeah.
Shovels.
Shovels.
Brushing.
Dirty. Dirtiness.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Becky likes a tumble, and she's an independent woman. Maggie is bouncy and a loyal friend, and Ariel likes to get dirty and likes
adventures.
Have adventures. There you go. I love this.
Beautiful.
All right. Well, I think that we learned a lot today.
Really informative. Guys, rate, review, subscribe, download, click, share, email us.
Hit that automatic download button.
Yeah. You can sit with us pod at gmail.com. We're thinking about doing a question a segment for Miles. Kind of like advice that will go for Miles, but specifically questions that you would actually send us and not Miles. We want to give Miles an opportunity. He thinks he's one of us now. He thinks he has indeed sat with us.
Miles thinks that he can sit with us.
And so this is his audition to sit with us.
But Miles is the one person who is not allowed to sit with us. We're actually very exclusive here. No.
So sorry.
Actually, we are the opposite. No, Miles can always.
Yeah, this will be your trial audition. So go ahead and email us some questions that you have for us, but that Miles can answer for you.
Or that Miles can't answer, because that would be actually more funny.
I'm going to assume that's all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.